Thursday I went out after work with Tim because it was his birthday, his 32nd birthday. We went out for drinks. His friend Mello was there, his wife was there, Liz, hello Liz. Who else was there? And his sister-in-law and her husband, who quite well-to-do people in the sense that they're quite quiet, and I think they're strong believers in God, and they're both doctors, not medical doctors, doctors with PhDs. So some of the topics of conversation that night, such as tattooing, piercing, eunuchs, probably wasn't quite what they were expecting, especially when I refer to eunuchs as being unicorns, but that's a small technical error, and that went down quite well. So for the rest of the night I was getting ripped into. There was a lot of jokes about unicorns doing things, riding bikes. I'm not too sure how that one came into the conversation. But anyway, we went for a few drinks and we went on to have a curry, which was really enjoyable. And then we went back for drinks afterwards, but strangely his sister-in-law and her husband decided to go to bed at that point. We'll leave anyway. I'm not too sure whether they went to bed or not, but they left. So we carried on, had a few more drinks. Friday, I don't quite know what I did on Friday. I seem to have lost a day, so chances are I was probably just sat around on my arse. Saturday was the day of bowling. Went out to, what was it, Tavistock Square, Tavistock Hotel. There's Bloomsbury Bowling, and went bowling there. I had an excellent time. Lovely beers on tap. Definitely going there again. A lot of European beers. I tried a Czech one and a Belgian one, I believe. And by the time I was probably on my third game, I was getting a bit tipsy by then. My bowling did go downhill. But over the first two games I did get the highest score, no matter what anyone says about some high scores in the third game. Doesn't count because I didn't get the print out, so yeah, I win. After that we did karaoke. Me and Dave started off with Billy Piper because we want to. And later on I did Foo Fighters' Times Like These with Claire, which I thought was a lot better, as much more suited to my voice than Billy Piper, because I can't quite do the high points. And then after that we carried on drinking again, headed off to Soho for a drink before heading back to a mate's to Gibbs for the night. Thank you, Tony. Before going on to my dad's in the morning. Sunday, what did I do Sunday? Sunday I saw family, went and saw my grandparents, saw my nan, organised, spoke to her about Australia. She's booked up walking on the Sydney Bridge, so I shall be climbing the bridge. And sadly won't be able to take any photos because you're not allowed to take anything up there, not even cameras, for fear of you dropping it on somebody's head and just killing them. That would be quite a way to go, being killed by a camera dropping on your head. Monday, I went out with my dad Monday, decided to go to some gardens, some National Trust gardens, and can I remember for the life of me what they were called? Begins with S. Sheffield Park Gardens, which is down the A22 heading towards the south coast. Wanted to go there because when my mum died we planted a tree there, and that was what, 9 years ago now. So the tree is pretty big. It was probably about 5 foot when we planted it, but now it's easily must be at least 12-15 foot high. So that was really cool. Lovely park. Had a little walk around there with my dad, and then we went for a pub lunch. And what do we do after that, pretty much drove home. He had his pint of IPA, which he'd been desperate for the day before, but the freshers weren't selling it. So we headed home, and then I came back home. So I'm now back into work. Luckily it's only a 4-day week because of the bank holiday Monday. Interestingly, today I got stuck in a lift for the first time ever, considering how long I've worked at a place where there are so many lifts, and I do use lifts quite a lot. And considering that my job used to be helping people out of lift entrapments when I was a maintenance engineer, I always found it really bizarre that I'd never been caught trapped in one. But as we went to 2 today, I rang up and faulted one of them because it wasn't working, and it hadn't been working for about 3 days. But if you don't fault it, it doesn't get fixed. And people just seem to leave it for everyone else to fault. And then we got into the second lift, and as it was going down, it just came to a shuddering halt, and we were stuck in there for about 25 minutes. There must have been about 3, 6, 7, 8, about 9 of us in there, I think. And it was amazing how hot it was getting. After about 20 minutes, people were starting to sit down because it really was getting sweltering. But thankfully we were let out. I think some of the guys thought it was, as we got to know, like, people started asking questions to try and pass the time. So we went round saying, like, kind of who we were and everything. And somebody picked up on my work ID, which, I'm not going to show you it properly, says that I'm a maintenance technician. So they started delving in a bit deeper, and I let on that it used to be my job helping people trapped in lifts out. And I don't think they liked it when I told them a story of one time when we couldn't get the people out because the lift had got stuck at a funny angle, and so the fire brigade had to come along, and it took them about 6 hours to get them out because they had to put in a girder and abseil down and hoist everyone out one by one. So yeah, I'm probably not the best person to have in a situation like that because I'm not exactly putting people's fears at ease. That's about it. I've got nothing planned this coming weekend. So I'll probably just tidy up the house, do some stuff around the house. That'll be about it. So, till next time, bye.